Hi everybody, welcome back again to another video about drawing and how hard it is and the process behind it, in which I hate. But I've chosen to do this to myself, so at least we're all in this together. Just a quick thing, I hope everybody's staying safe recently with all of this nastiness in the world. I hope everybody's washing their hands, taking everything pretty seriously, staying at home, hopefully, if you can. And if you're a key worker out there doing your job, doing the thing, like, you're a lot braver than a lot of us, and without you this world would crumble. So you should stay happy and healthy, and as long as you're safe and everybody else is safe, then we're all good. But I hope everybody enjoys this video. This illustration's actually from my Patreon. It was posted last month on March the 1st, and it's a Monster of the Month, and this time everybody voted for an Oni, and I decided, what if she was absolutely adorable and had loads of watermelons on her? Because I don't know why, but I absolutely cannot get enough of watermelons, which is funny because I don't eat them at all. Like, I don't eat them. I like watermelon juice, and I like the pattern of a watermelon, like the little slice, the little triangle slice. I think that's aesthetically absolutely everything to me, but I don't actually eat watermelon on its own. I don't know, man, like, just let it be. But here's our tiny cute watermelon Oni. Patreon, or you don't know about my Patreon, it is patreon.com/gravedog, and it's on the screen right now, hopefully, if I've done this right. And every month, usually on the 5th or the 6th, or depend the day around those days, usually I'll post a art poll where everybody can vote for what kind of monster they'd like to see. So things like vampires, werewolves, witches. This month on Patreon it was a witch, and she's been posted on April 1st. Haha, April Fool's Day. I didn't take the joke. Or things like Onis. I was interested in doing like demons and angels, and potentially more like yokai sort of things, so like kappas, things like that, more cryptids. I did do one which was a bar guest as well, and that was last year at some point, I forget when, but it's still up there. And I do that every month, and if you pledge $10 plus to any of the higher tiers than 10 and 10 itself, you get access to the voting polls, and you can choose which monster you'd like to see. So if you're into monsters and like stuff like this, and you're interested in my art and you'd like to see more, you can head over to my Patreon, which I'll link it below as well in the description, so that you can just follow that link if you're interested. And honestly, I appreciate every bit of support that I get from everybody who joins in. Like, you're all really nice, and everybody on my Patreon's like just so sweet and so wonderful, so thank you all for that as well. getting a colourer, and I wanted that to be watermelon coloured as well, like that pink, green, reddy, whitish sort of colour scheme, so everything's very like bright and cute. And I added yellow because, I don't know, I like yellow. I think it's my favourite colour, other than green, I suppose. I just thought that maybe giving her green eyes and like green piercings and the mask of green tongue would just be a bit too much, so I added another option just for detailing. She's been quite a lot of fun to draw and colour because it's a little bit cuter than the black line style that I do usually, and I just thought like I wanted to try something a little bit different, cute, I suppose, because I don't really draw cute things a lot. But this was actually, I know I did it for Monster of the Month, but usually the monsters also double as art prints, and I take them to cons and stuff. And the last con I was supposed to go to was Birmingham MCM, and if you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll know that I was really excited to go to MCM, and like it's one of those things I really enjoy doing. But unfortunately, due to the state of the world, it was put off and cancelled. But not unfortunately, but fortunately, that's the word, because we paid already for our table, Birmingham decided to give us a space at November with the same payment, so we don't have to repay, and it saves them giving us a refund, and it kind of guarantees us a space, in a sense, to Birmingham MCM November, which hopefully will be after all of this craziness is past us and we're all okay again. And honestly, that was a wonderful show of kindness from them, and I really appreciate that like very much, and that takes a lot of weight off my shoulders. So I will be able to go to MCM November, and we'll have a really, really good time, and hopefully I'll be going to the Anime Attacks Summer Social is it June or July? In June/July time, hopefully, if all of this has passed by then. It should, and I do hope very much that it is. But you know, we have to be careful and all of that stuff. But I will be going there. I will be going Anime Attacks in October as well, and I will be going, but not as an artist, to SunnyCon, which I think a lot of my viewers probably do know about SunnyCon, because we have a very nice time at SunnyCon, and it's absolutely amazing every time we go. So if you haven't been to SunnyCon, please do, it's great. Here we go, she's all done. Here's some close-ups. There's the mask. I should have probably put a texture on the mask to match everything else, but you know, whatever. But there's the little watermelons. I've added that and made it, lowered the opacity on that so that you could see through and see the shading through. Saves me shading every little piece. I've added a texture on the green. I added a skin texture, which you can possibly see if you zoom in as well. And I'm playing a lot with textures recently, but I've never really done that before, but it looks nice. I like it. And just a very quick, massive thank you to every one of these names on here. These are my patrons at the moment who support this channel, support my artwork, and give me a lot of fun to do during the month with their requests and all of that stuff. And honestly, without them, I wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you very much. And you can find me at Gravedog, sometimes with 2 G's, on all of these separate websites. So on Patreon it's 1G, Instagram it's 2, Facebook it's 2, Twitter it's 2, Redbubble it's 2, and Etsy it's 2. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time, and stay safe and stay healthy, and please wash your hands.